In a country where over 96% of the couples are married and over 40% of the population believes they should have at least 3 children, you can be sure that a holiday like the Family Day is a big thing. So we went to find out what is an average Israeli family. Renowned clinical therapist Dr. Irit Koren tries to paint for us a picture of how the Israeli family unit has evolved over the years since the establishment of the State of Israel.
Israeli family can definitely be something different today. I think that if I compare ourselves to America or to Europe, I think Israeli society is still more traditional. When people talk about family, what they have is in their mind is if it's a religious family, it's a mother and father and between 4 to 6 kids. And if it's a secular family, it's a mother and father with 2 kids and a dog. However, saying that, even though I think it is very traditional still, we do see a change in the pattern of Israeli families that perhaps 20 years ago we did not see it. And I think that what's interesting is that we see it not only in the secular world, but also in the religious world. And I think the 2 trends that we really see in a more prominent way is, on the one hand, we can see more families of gays and lesbians more, and the other one is really single women. And I think we see it more with single women than with single men, who, for many reasons, are not getting married, and women are less willing to compromise like they used to be. They also find different venues to have a family, and when I say family, I mean mother and children usually. And sometimes the father is in the picture, and sometimes the father is a sperm donor.
Professor Haya Stier of Tel Aviv University believes that if we compare the Israeli with most Western societies, the Israelis will emerge as a very traditional conservative people.
Israel is a familistic society. This means that the family is very central in Israel. Almost everyone gets married, so marriage is very universal. Divorce rates are quite low compared to other countries. And the most significant characteristic is that Israel has a very high fertility compared to most Western countries. In the Israeli family, we have 3 children per family. In other countries, the rate is way below 2. It is commonly argued in Israel that women feel that they did not fulfill their obligation to society if they don't have children. And a lot of even policy arrangements equate the rights of couples and individuals when they have children. They can have a tax reduction and other benefits that go to larger families. It is basically the ideology that we were all growing up with and adapted and somehow maintain it even these days. And it is important to know that in Israel, while we have large families, most of the women or most of the mothers participate in the labor force.
Over the years, if you talk since the establishment of the state, there were changes. The families were larger than they are today, but at least in the last decade, the changes are very minor and not really significant. The secular group has about 2.1 children per woman. The Haredi population, which is the ultra-Orthodox, have about 6.6 children per woman, and the Arab population have about 3.4 children per woman. If you compare to the OECD, Israel has the highest fertility rates. The only country which is a little close to Israel is Turkey. And all the countries have the average is about 2 children per woman, but we have about 3.1, which is almost 1 child more than the average of the OECD.
What is fascinating to witness is that no matter what type of family you meet in Israel, the one thing that connects them all is the inner obligation to maintain their heritage and to carry it on to future generations. For JN1, I'm Jacobsohn in Jerusalem.